What's up, everybody? It's Kellen here from Start Your Systems. And first of all, happy Thanksgiving, everybody out there. Hope you guys are having a good one. Eating lots of turkey, spending some time with the family, but also maybe, just maybe, watching this video of me playing some MX bikes. Progression Episode 3 coming hot and fresh to you today. And as you can tell by the sound, but let alone just maybe the bike itself, looking at the front fender and stuff, we are smoking it up today. Can't think of a better way to be thankful for another year of motocross than some two-strokes at Glen Helen. I'm on the RM250 2003 model, which was made by TFC. I think also the Makita Suzuki skin that I'm using was made by him as well. And I'm getting a little bit more involved with the getting on the forums of the MX bike community and reading more about it. This Glen Helen track was also made by TFC, interestingly enough, I guess. And yeah, we're just gonna rip it up on this two-stroke. I'm running some Fly Kinetic Mesh 2018 stuff that was made by G-Dub, who I've talked before about. He has a YouTube channel, pretty popular guy. Does a lot of cool stuff for this game. Running his A-Fox V4 helmet. I don't know who made it. I should have read up on that before I started. And then I'm running some Alpine Star Tech 7 boots, which are made by Alex. And we're just going to have some fun ripping this two-stroke here on Glen Helen. There you can see my lovely getup. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit more into it. I had this cool, like, Beta 7 Bikes pack thing that I downloaded, which was compiled by Astrael, who does a great job with a lot of stuff that involves this game, and it included this pack with the RM 2003 250 two-stroke. Landed it. And yeah, just decided I'd like to rip up Glen Helen. It's technically my home track. I talk about that a lot. So I kind of wanted to get a little bit of a spiel about what this looked like, and so far I've done 2 national tracks prior in the Progression series, like actual real national tracks, so kind of wanted to see what my home national track looks like, try it out, and also try out the two-stroke while I'm at it. So the sounds are a little bit kind of interesting, I guess. Like, it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty cool. I have been playing a lot more on the 250F lately, which I did not do on the first couple videos. I was using the 450, I believe. And the 250F just feels monumentally slower than the 450, which is, I mean, obviously going to be kind of the case, but it just makes such a big difference. It's kind of crazy. So this was kind of like a good middle ground to kind of jump onto the two-stroke, try it out at least, and see what it's like, and give it a whirl. So I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm just going to try to turn some good little laps here. I'm going to turn up the volume on the two-stroke. You can kind of listen to what it sounds like, and we're just going to sit back and listen for a sec. Whoopsie doos. So you can tell it's not, I guess, necessarily like the most perfect sounding machine in the game. I think just getting any bike sounds right in a motocross game is tough, given that even the companies with millions and millions of dollars to spend on it can't get it right. Holy cow, it just went flying. Couple things I want to talk about, though, in regards to kind of my level of play getting a little bit better, because I feel like it has gotten better. I'm getting more used to braking late into corners, getting into corners, laying it over, stuff like that, hitting jumps like this triple. I hit it first lap and was able to kind of get a little sideways, just kind of getting a feel for the bike in the air a little bit more. I took the advice of some people in the last video that had commented when I complained about the clutch and how I kind of just pop it and it drops, and I can't really control that because I have a button controller, or button clutch I should say. And they said you should try using auto clutch, so that's what I did. I now have auto clutch on, so drop the clutch and auto clutch kind of takes over. So it helps a little bit because now I'm kind of more used to what the clutch is going to do, like getting away from crashes and stuff like that. I don't have to worry too much about it popping and throwing me all over the place. And it also kind of works in corners now too, which it totally didn't before. But I like this Glen Helen replica. It's honestly pretty accurate for the most part from what I can tell. Maybe a few height map issues, little things not as tall as they should be, or little things not as steep as they should be, I should say. But overall, it's a good replica, and it's one from a couple of years ago, I believe, too, so not too shabby at all. And you guys have probably already actually seen this track if you're a fan of the channel and have seen some of the previous MX bike stuff that we put out, because I had one of my good friends, Midbeck, upload one of the videos he did on this track to the channel. And it was an edit, so you didn't really get to see a full scope of what the track looked like, but at least you've seen the track before, so a little bit of experience with that. But like I mentioned at the end of my last video, I wanted to get down and do a custom track, and although this is still a replica, it was not a part of the I guess release is what you would call it of the game. So it is a custom track from that aspect, and that's kind of why I wanted to give it a whirl, something user created. Ugh, man, you get stuck at the bottom of Mount St. Helens. It is not a fun climb. I've been there in real life, trust me. But seriously though, I mean, is there anything better than 2 strokes at Glen Helen on Thanksgiving Day? I mean, you guys could probably say that there's a lot of things better, but for me, this sounds like a pretty damn good time for Thanksgiving Day. Go rip a 2-stroke at Glen Helen. Theoretically speaking, I could. Day in the Dirt is this week, but I'm a family guy, so I like hanging out with all my various family members on Thanksgiving Day, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing as well. Whoop. Laying it down. I'm gonna try to get really corked out on this triple. I'm really still kind of just getting the hang of these air physics, but that's not that corked out. Oh, and OJ'd. Also having a problem OJing on jumps. I don't know, it just feels like substantially different to play this game since Beta 7 came out. And I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. I'm getting used to the controls. Feels way more comfortable to go in and out of corners with. Not sure what the real reason is for that, but just an observation. Definitely feels a lot more playable, this game. Especially than when I first picked it up, which was a couple years ago, and I was dreadful. And although I am crashing quite a bit, still I feel like I can at least get around the track, which is fun in itself. I think I'm going to probably in future videos stick to the 250F though. There's a couple of tracks coming up that I want to do. I've been playing Paletta Raceway. I've been playing Florida Track and Trails. Also played a little bit of, I think it was called Thursday Night Motocross, with all these different tracks that are custom tracks. They're really good tracks, and I think on a 250F I'm going to play those tracks. You guys will get a chance to see it. Oh, no, that's a terrible spot. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna go back to the bottom. Bike's getting a little bit dirty after a few laps and a few crashes. Oh, swap ditties all the way down the hill. Saved it though. Ah. How do you guys think I'm doing? This is 3 episodes deep now. I keep crashing in these weird spots, but I don't know. I feel like I suddenly just feel so much more comfortable playing this game, and maybe it's just because I've been playing it a lot, getting more repetition. But I feel like hitting these jumps, getting a little sideways used to be kind of like, holy crap, I'm never bringing that back, but now I'm getting a little bit more of the hang for how this game reacts to certain things, and it's definitely fun. Like, once you get the hang of it, it's certainly a really interesting game, and I can see myself actually getting somewhat decent enough to be able to complete good full laps on it. Not really proving that to be true. Still not good at Supercross. That still is my kryptonite in this game. Yeah, knew that was happening. How have I only cleared that once? It's almost like the bike's getting worse or something. But yeah, I tried to play a couple Supercross tracks, just trying to get the feel for things, and I was finally able to connect like a couple rhythm sections, clear a couple Supercross triples, but I still just am nowhere near what I'm able to do on national tracks, which is actually kind of ride okay. Crash every freaking corner in a Supercross track. So I'm gonna probably stick with nationals at least for the first couple more episodes here. Maybe get into 5 or 6 before I start thinking about doing a Supercross track. Just to kind of keep things simple, easy. It is a series about learning, as I've said a few times before, so why not learn? Ah, good old 2-strokes. My real life bike is a 2002 Honda 250 2-stroke, one Richard Charmander took to a title in 2002 and went 24-0 on. He was not quite on, whoa, this Suzuki yet. That was 05 that he first got on the Zook. And the bike from 03 to 05 really hadn't changed that much, so it's not crazy different than the one I'm riding now, but it was a little bit different. I love charging down the hills of Glen Helen. Even in real life, I'm pretty bad at it. Never really good when it comes to getting into corners, coming through choppy hills and stuff, but there's something about just like real raw motocross like that, coming down a choppy downhill and trying to time your braking just right, get into the corner. Love it. Oh, that was a big one. Yeah, body went flying. Screen's getting a little bit dirty again. I think it's almost time to rip a tear off. Let's wait till I actually catch some air. Tear off. Ah, lost a front end. I use almost primarily front brake only, and I'm getting pretty used to that too, and it's not being as crazy as it was in the first couple videos. So that's a little nicer. But not being able to use the back brake, I'm not too sure if it hurts as much. I definitely feel like there is a lot less torque on these two-strokes in game, which is true of real life. You don't get as much engine braking out of a two-stroke 250 or 125 as compared to a four-stroke 250F or 450. Let's get a nice hardy run at the uphill, and I want to see if I can get up that double at the top of the hill. Yeah, I just feel like all momentum's killed. It's so weird too, because I just don't feel like it's that hard to go up Mount St. Helens in real life, but for some reason in this game it just is pretty astronomically hard. Standing it up. Oh, saved it. Like, I haven't quite yet ridden my, wait, no, I actually have. I have ridden my 252 stroke at Glen Helen, and I can easily third gear, sometimes even fourth gear, get up Mount St. Helens wide open and get that jump at the top, no problem. So I'm not too sure if it's something I'm doing wrong at the bottom of the hill or what have you, but it just doesn't seem like it should be this hard per se. Regardless of which, I still feel like my speed's getting quite a bit better in this game. My comfort level is quite a bit better with sending things like that, even though I didn't land it, because I keep OJing it. And I'm having fun. It's an interesting game for those of you that are still kind of on the fence about it, maybe, you know, like I'd still recommend maybe trying out the beta first, getting a feel for that, seeing if it's something you could even get into, because it is really tough to learn, but it's fun once you get a little bit used to it. I mean, I'm already kind of getting used to the feel of things, and it's definitely fun. There's the quad. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. We're almost getting into that 20-minute range of these videos, which is where I like to keep them as a progression series. About an hour of gameplay so far, learning the game. 2:48.2 on Glen Helen isn't terrible for an easily over 2-minute lap time on this track. But I thank you guys for watching, and I'm so thankful for everybody that's subscribed and watches these videos on a regular basis and comments and lets us know how they're feeling about things going on the channel and stuff like that. It's a day to be thankful, and it's a day that I am thankful for every one of you guys that watches these videos. I hope you guys have a fantastic day with your families or whatever it is that you're going to be doing on Thanksgiving. But whatever it is you're doing, I hope it's a good time nonetheless. And I thank you guys again for watching this video. So be sure to comment anything you want to tell me about this video and any advice you have maybe to offer me. Always open to listening. And I hope to see you guys in our future videos. But for now, I am out. So long for now.